see if that works. There we go. Yay, Mercury in retrograde. It's always chaos. Always chaos. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Teresa's Readings, micro readings, Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Yes? This is the crap that makes me mad. Typical Mercury in retrograde technical difficulties. There we go. All right. I do have two people that prepaid. Laura and Sita. They both paid for two. PayPal payment only today, people. I'm going to have to pull this mop of a hair up, okay? I'm going to have to do it. Listen, I know it looks like I have a lot of hair, but I don't. It's extremely fine. Extremely fine hair. It looks like a lot of hair because I have natural curl, natural waves, okay? But really, there's nothing. There's nothing. When I wash my hair, after I'm done washing it, I look like a drowned rat, okay? So it gets out of control sometimes. It's the natural curl, okay? It's a natural curl. Back here underneath, it's almost like an afro. It's like corkscrew, right? And the rest is sometimes it's curly, sometimes it's wavy. It just depends. Okay, we're going to hang out here. You can hear me, right? Peach Diva. Hello, girl. How are you today? Thank you, AFM. Thank you. I need to put some stuff out of the way. It's a story of my life. I always have a bunch of stuff sitting around me. Get these cards from last night put away. So let me tell you what. I woke up this morning and I got a cramp in my back, like right here. It's going, and my vertigo kicked in. So I must have slept weirdly last night. Peach Diva, welcome, girly. Make sure that you write your questions, Peach Diva. You're going to be, I've got Laura and Sita's already paid, and then Peach Diva. Thanks, my friend. General read? Okay. Good to know. So 16 card general read because you pay for two. No worries. I need some rest, y'all. Down another 1 pound and 2 ounces today when I got up. That's when my back's hurting because between the treadmill and working out, all right, let's begin. Okay, so we're going to begin with Laura because she paid first via PayPal. Let's do her. For Laura, ooh, I love questions. I mean, it's thinking, y'all. That's one time I drunk. I got to keep a running total so I can log them in my little thing after I'm off there. Does Josh the Capricorn plan on meeting me? For Laura. Does Josh the Capricorn? Ooh, you got the Fool, Laura. Oop, I forgot to put these cards away. Again. King of Wands. Page of Swords. I like really detailed questions. Knight of Cups. King of Swords. Good Lord. You got two flipped over. The first one is the Six of Swords. The second one is Wish Fulfillment. potential outcome card. 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. I'm going to say yes, for sure. The fact that you get the Fool in the beginning really does talk about wanting a spot. It's like it spontaneously happens. King of Wands says he leads the way to it. He's got the vision. He's looking at you. The thing about the King of Wands, he's always looking off towards somebody in the distance. The Page of Swords is like, let's talk, because it comes between the King of Wands and the Knight of Cups, which is offering love. You get a Capricorn male to meet you. I say bravo. The King of Swords moves forward in her wish fulfillment. Ta-da. And yeah, just go with it. Don't put too much pressure on it, or him, or yourself, or the situation, okay? Because, you know, who needs that? Nobody. My answer is yes. And the Ace of Cups is on the bottom. Love and compassion, new love. The answer is yes. Second question for Laura. I prefer a PayPal payment today. I always do the first half of the month. How does he feel towards me? How does the Capricorn feel towards Laura? How does the Capricorn? I need to buy a new deck of cards. How does the Capricorn? Conflicted. 5 of Wands. Or he's worried about competition. 6 of Swords. Oh. Wow, you got the 10 of Swords, but the Wheel of Fortune. And then this one also came out, the Star card. 10 of Wands. Wow. It's about like a Capricorn. Oh, there's Capricorn. The Devil's the card of Capricorn. Queen of Wands. How does he feel? He feels conflicted. He also doesn't want the competition to win. Again, sounds like a Capricorn. I feel like he wants to transition into meeting and, you know, like dating. He's probably been, this has probably happened to him. Somebody stabbed him in the back. Somebody ended things painfully. That's what makes him hesitate. But the Wheel of Fortune, followed by the freaking Star, says that he wants fortune to turn in his favor in regards to you. He wants there to be a turning point, but he's scared. A Capricorn, you'll never see a Capricorn being scared. It will never happen, okay? Although he feels it on the inside, he's conflicted. And, you know, some of us, after a time frame of being hurt or whatever, or losing somebody or something like that, if we stay single long enough, we can feel a burden just getting into a relationship, because I'm going to have to talk to people all the time. I'm going to have to sit on the couch with them. I'm going to have to share the remote with them. I'm going to have. So I feel like he's going over everything that will change for him, because Capricorns, again, like I said last night, like to be comfortable. But I think he's going to come towards you. This is card of Capricorn. I know it's the devil, but Capricorn is the goat, people. I don't know if you didn't know that or not. Okay. I think he's going to come toward. I think he feels like he wants to give it a chance, although he's been conflicted for a while. That is your reading. Sita, you're next, and then Peach Diva. We're hoping for PayPal payment today. Hold on. Mercury in retrograde, people. Sita is next. Sita is next. Where's Sita? Let me click her. Is the apartment at 47? Oh, I'm not gonna say your address live on the air. Is the apartment at a scam? Wow. Well, you get the 7 of Wands, which is like a challenge. There may be a lot of competition for it, but then you get the Wheel of Fortune. The 1111 card. The Magician comes out in the upright. The Devil. Eight of Swords. Ace of Wands. Victory. I don't think it's a scam. If you paid them via PayPal, it won't matter if it's a scam or not because you'll get your money back. So, I mean, trust me, I know. It's what I deal with all the time. PayPal, okay? I'm going to say I don't think it is. I just think either there's a lot of people wanting it and a lot of competition fighting for it. But the Wheel of Fortune, the 1111 card, which is literally celebration, harmony, marriage, home, and community with this manifestation. I'm surprised that you haven't got a key already. The Devil is kind of like Mercury in retrograde. If you do anything during the Mercury in retrograde season, it's going to be a nightmare when it comes to contracts, leases, marriages, anything that requires fine print, anything that requires you signing a contract. Like when it was in Mercury retrograde when I bought this damn house, and it was a nightmare. Okay, you feel very much like, I don't know, there's nothing I can do. But I think when you get these two cards, I feel like very much it's gonna come forward in victory and a new beginning. I don't think it's a scam. I think that anybody that would have you pay via PayPal and try to scam you, it's never going to happen. Because you go back in, you file a suit against them, and you get your money back. Okay? Greg. So I don't think so. I am very surprised, though. I would tell them, listen, I've already paid you. I paid you the beginning of the week or whenever it was, and I expect a key. Right? Hey, Queen J. Second question, if you can pay via PayPal, I really prefer it, y'all. During the first month, you guys know, during the first half of the month, like the 1st through the 15th, I would much rather be paid via PayPal. The second half of the month, I'd much prefer being paid Super Chat here on YouTube. Second question for Felicita, as always, because I don't see that money until the end of the month. So if I'm hungry, I need to eat, right? That's why I do it that way. As always, thank you. If not, am I going to get that apartment? Future planning, 2 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Wow, you get the King of Love, the Queen of Passion, the leader, the determined leader, the Queen of Wands, the 4 of Cups. I feel like there's a lot of people after it. There may be like 3 other people contending. 5 of Swords. Page of Wands. So I think you will. They've got to cut out. Okay. Here's the thing. All right. And then coming towards you, and then you get the offer. Here's the thing. This is what I worry about. Okay. Usually, and you know as well as I do, Sita, that if they say send the money and you send the money, then the apartment's yours. They don't tell anybody to send the money if the apartment's not theirs. Right? So I would email them, text them, whatever. Say, listen, I sent the money. I want my key. Or I at least want to tour the place or see it or see you, talk to you in person, whatever. I think there's a very good chance, but there's like 2 or 3 other people's offers on the table here. That causes conflict and tension and maybe loss and maybe defeat. They may be upping the price, and I don't mean the renter. I don't mean the owner. I mean the renter may say, oh, well, I'll pay you an extra $500 a month if you rent to me. Competition is very high. You had 7 of Wands in the last and 4 of Cups here. And the 5 of Swords. So you end with the 7 of Pentacles. I can't tell if that's you getting it or you keeping your money. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if she's here. Okay, I'll go check it. That's your reading, Sita. Peach Diva is next. Then Fabulous. Then Jasmine, then Nisa Nice, then Greg. Jasmine. Nisa Nice. And Greg. All right, let's do Peach Diva. She wants a general reading. She paid for 2 questions, so she gets 16 cards. Okay. You did? Oh my God, girl. So now you need to get on PayPal and, you know, let them know it's a scam and you want your money back. Wow, there's a lot of conflict around it. I thought it was other people, but I guess it is them just yanking everybody's chain. Wow, girl. Sorry, girl. Man, it really looked like you were moving in your reading. It really did. Maybe it's somewhere else. Second question, that with the 5 of Swords and the 4 of Cups both being in the future. So it must be you getting your money back, not you getting the actual. Let me know what happens. Get on there and report. I'll tell you, in this day and age, it's crazy about how many scammers are out there. I see people in New York all the time renting an apartment before they see it because it's so hard to find, and it all comes through. But I'm sure that, yeah, I feel for you, girl. Contact PayPal, contact the police, contact anybody you can. Everything's a scam. All right, this is for Peach Diva. Peach Diva, 2 of Swords and the King of Wands came out together. Queen of Cups. Oh, my Lord, y'all. Man, the Queen of Fire, the 3 of Swords in reverse. Actually, it came out in the upright, not in the reverse. Let me know what happens, girl. That's Temperance. 6 of Cups. Oh, God. 9 of Cups. King of Swords. A lot of people here. A lot of people here. Page of Swords. King of Cups, the Hanged Man, the 8 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Leo the Lion. All right. There could be a fire sign heading your way, Peach Diva. We have the King and Queen of Wands. The crowning card, okay, is the Two of Swords in reverse, clarified by the King of Wands in the upright, which is a decision has to be made either about a King of Wands or somebody that appears like a King of Wands. That's the leader. That's somebody who's passionate, somebody that's an entrepreneur. Now, what's interesting is your first card is the Queen of Cups, okay? Which says that it makes me feel, and it's the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. It makes me, here's the thing. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, heartbreak, temperance, Six of Cups, Nine of Cups. It feels, I hate to say the word typical, but here in the time frame of Mercury in retrograde, it's like two queens are coming at you. Well, here's the thing. It's very confusing, this reading, because there's three people involved, okay? One will break your heart, and one's the one you'll move on with. You get the past here, too. You get wish fulfillment. You get you as the King of Swords. It's chaotic like everything in the world right now. It's very much the whole Mercury in retrograde thing, y'all. You got the King and Queen of Love, the King and Queen of Wands, the King of Swords. It's almost like if you go with one, you'll be the Queen of Wands to the King of Wands. If you go with the other, you'll be the Queen of Cups to the King of Cups. What King of Cups? What did I call that one yesterday that I taped? Hold on. What did I call that? Temptation or love. That's the choices. A relationship of temptation, a relationship of love. One will break your heart, one will you move forward with. Again, the Six of Cups shows up, which just makes me want to burn the whole deck of cards every time I see the Six of Cups. I know there's so many people that want the X to come back. And I'm like, all right, if you insist. But again, we're in Mercury in retrograde, which literally talks about somebody coming back, right? There's something about the fire that I like. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If the X is a fire sign, listen, I'm going to say this one more time. One person comes in like for passion and one for love. It doesn't mean the fire sign is the one that's lusty that you need to throw away. It does, you know what I mean? You'll know when they come in, because one is the exact opposite of the other. One is strong and true and won't break your heart and will move forward with you. And one is all about the lust. It doesn't disregard whether they're a fire sign or a water sign, okay? Don't get hung up. The Hanged Man. This has happened to a lot of people right now. They're at the point where we're going to finally be in the relationship you want. And I would bet everything. Every time this happens, an ex comes back. Every effing time. Every mother effing time. Every GD, SB time this happens. And half of us fall for the past. Not me. Not me. I'll slam the freaking door in the past's face. Because you kind of want to hold on to them. But I feel like the other person is the way to go. Also, you got the Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles says hold on to your money. More money is going to be made, but hold on to what you have too. Strength at the end, Leo, right? Strength at the end. So many times I hear, I can never be with anybody else because I only felt this way for one person. You haven't met the other person yet. I know you feel the bond, but there's somebody else out there where you're going to feel the bond with too. Look. Look. Just pick wisely. I think you'll pick the wrong one because your cunning card's a 2 swords in reverse, the King of Wands. Whether they're a fire sign or not doesn't matter. They're honorable. And your decision's made. That's your reading. Okay, up next is Fabulous, then Jasmine, Nisa, Nice, and Greg. I would love some guidance on what industry to go for. Oh boy, when looking for my career. Your intuition should tell you. There should be something that you really love doing. So listen to your inner voice, okay? But let's pull one, see what they say. King of Swords. So the King of Swords is intellectual. So here's the thing. The King of Swords is about intellectual things, clear thinking, truth, authoritarianism. Again, death. The Hanged Man, interesting. Queen of Cups. You ever think about being a therapist or a counselor or something like that? Or a teacher? The Devil. Queen of Wands. I feel like you're supposed to be in a leadership position. I get several different things for you. I get like a therapist or a counselor or something. I think about being a teacher and also something in concerns of money. See, that's what I used to do. I used to be a financial girly. Worked in I don't know how many banks and stuff like that. Thank you for the loves. Hi, Breezy. Okay, I'll look at it when I'm done here. You know what I mean? I feel like you're supposed to be a leader of some kind. I think you could do several things. Again, the first thing that came to mind was like a counselor. I know there's a lot of education for a psychologist. That's what my daughter went to school for, or something like that. But it feels like counselor or something like that. I feel like you could be a teacher, and I feel like you could be in the financial district, whatever that is for you, the institution of finance. Because of this. Yeah, those are the ones I would look for. And you get the Queen of Wands, which says you would be a leader. And you get the Knight of Pentacles, which say you would make money. Now, the teachers make enough, okay? But there's a couple different reasons why I chose the counselor. Anytime you get a King of Swords, it's all about the mind, okay? But they're also really good about, thank you for all the hearts, you guys. The mind can be good at anything. So when you get the King of Swords and you get money, finances, but the King of Swords, like an Aquarius, can also be a teacher. So I think you could pretty much choose from those what you would want to be. I think your options are wide open. But I also thought of a counselor because of the Death card, okay? That's your reading. Thanks, Jasmine. I'm going to go check. Up next is Nisa and I. Oh, wait. Did I do Fabulous, AFM? Did I do Fabulous? I may have missed her. I may have skipped. Yeah, I got to do Fabulous next because I skipped her. Some days I'm just off kilter, y'all. And today my vertigo's kicked in and my back has a cramp in it, so that makes sense. For Fabulous, please tell me, I don't see anything that came through. So the people that I have that paid on PayPal that's come through is Laura for $20, which I already did. Felicity, Sita for $20, which I already did, and Fabulous that I'm doing now. So I don't see it yet, Breezy. We'll keep. Sometimes it takes longer. Was I? No, I was doing Jasmine. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be another day where I screw everything up. Jackie, you're after Greg. Okay. Yeah, my bad. This is for Fabulous. I have to switch you two around because I skipped over and went to Jasmine. For Fabulous. Please tell me what's coming for me in March, love. Oh. I show you because everybody wants to see the cards. Huh? Interesting. Wow. Okay. Wow. Two of Swords again in reverse on the bottom. It looks like love is coming. I'm surprised it's not already here. The Page of Swords has a communication, somebody that comes in that you can talk to or will talk to, that will express themselves. The Wheel of Fortune, karma and good luck turns in your favor. I'm assuming you're single. 9 of Pentacles. And then you get the Hierophant, which is the marriage card. Somebody comes in that has the same belief systems, or you find somebody, or you have somebody that conforms to the same belief systems as you. The 6 of Wands says victory for the freaking Empress and an offer. Look at these 3 cards in the future. The 6 of Wands is always the victory card of the deck of tarot. Victory for the Empress with an offer. It begins with the first date or leveling up of this relationship, the decisions made. Yeah, I think somebody's coming. Don't be confused. Don't be confused. It's funny because so many people have been getting readings because the readings are as cheap as they get, $75 right now. It still hasn't come through, Breezy. So many people. Sorry, Kate sent me a picture. She got her hair done yesterday. It looks so good. So many people are coming in because they feel love coming, right? But then when it comes, it scares us. And a lot of people say, I don't know what you mean. I'm not scared. I'm ready for it. Until it shows up. And then, I'm doing Fabulous Trips for Less. Her question was, please tell me what's coming for me in March in love. Thanks, girly. That's what I'm doing now. Jasmine, yours was before in regards to what career path you should take. I accidentally switched you. It's like a banker thing. There's a word for it. I'm telling you, Fabulous. The fact that you get the 6 of Wands and the Empress and the Page of Pentacles screams that somebody's coming. Don't be afraid of it. I tell people that a lot, and the last couple weeks that's been a running theme because people, all these transitions are making us figure stuff out and let go of things, especially that lunar eclipse and the blood moon is making us release people, places. Listen, I get it, okay? You love somebody, you've never felt like this about them before, but it didn't work out and it crushed your soul. I get it, okay? We've all had one of those, every one of us, okay? But those are usually our karmic soulmates. Karma, baby. And they're here to teach us something. But if you stay clinging on to that, waiting for them to come back because they may never, ever, 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 ever become high vibrational in this life, then you miss out. So to let it go and to become higher vibrational is a wonderful thing. And it makes you realize that you deserve better, than just 10% of happiness and 9% of being treated like crap. And then the other person comes in and it makes you feel, because I hear all the time, nobody ever made me feel like he did. But if that's what was meant for you, you'd still be with them, right? And to me, if you heal and you literally ascend to a higher level of vibration, it calls in the good partner. They can feel it out there in the universe. And when it comes in, you'll feel for this person like you've never felt for anybody else too. But it's also scary because we last got our heart broken, right? Especially for mutable signs. We have a tendency to run if we're scared because we don't want our heart broken again. So allow this person. It's a really good reading. That is your reading. Thank you. Don't worry. Everything will be time-stamped later. Okay? At the end. Yeah, I still don't see Breezy's payment. Sorry. You're welcome, Jasmine. Sorry about that. It happens. People are still confused about which reading is which. Okay. I did Jet. This is how it went. I did, number 1 was Laura. Number 2 was Sita. Okay. I got to go back. You guys got to remember I'm jumping between 3 screens. Then I did Peach Diva. Then I did Jasmine, which I shouldn't have done, but I did. And then I did Fabulous. It should have been the other way around. It should have been Fabulous and then Jasmine. But sometimes I look over and I transcribe. Is it transcribe? There's a name for it. I can't think. Again, my vertigo's kicked in and my back's hurt. So there's a word for it when you switch the numbers. I can't remember what it's called, but that's what I did. Up next is Nisa Nice, then Greg, then Jackie. Okay? Did I get it all cleared up? I don't know. I don't know if I did or not. Let me go back and look before I continue onward. There's Breezy. Breezy, you are after Jackie. Okay. Now every time I see Breezy, I think of that chick from Love is Blind. That's okay. You can't do it, you can't do it, right? It is what it is. Hopefully everybody's got it. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay. Let's continue. Nisa Nice is next. What is coming towards me in love for Nisa Nice? What is coming towards Nisa Nice in love? I love all the hearts. Thank you. I know I'm a little out of it today. It's the whole... Anybody here ever had vertigo before? When the whole world spins and all you're trying to do is not throw up? So, that's true. Yeah, that's definitely true, AFM. You have... It sucks, y'all. It's awful, yeah. I haven't had it flare up in a long time, so... Okay. You had it the other day. It blows. It really does. Okay. Now I'm going to go back again and repeat Nisa Nice's question because I don't want to mess up again. Let me go back. What is coming for Nisa Nice in love? Oh, towards me in love. Oh my gosh. You got the moon and the 8 of cups in reverse. I moved my head. The lovers. Everybody's getting the 2 of swords, y'all. Decisions must be made. The Hierophant. That came out like that before. Again. 9 of swords. 3 of wands. Oh! The King of Cup and Death. Now that's Scorpio, which would be a King of Cup. Wow. Oh, y'all, I'm telling you. I like that you get the moon with the 8 of Cups in reverse. Maybe a water sign coming at you is what I was thinking, and then you have the King of Cups at the end. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, go with your gut. Don't fear the unknown, okay? Don't walk away when it comes, all right? If you're feeling hopeless about love, don't feel like that, because a lover's coming. Your third card's a lover card. The lover card. Love, union, relationship, values, alignment, and choices. And then you get the 2 of Swords, which is choices, right? Don't block your emotions. Sometimes the 2 of Swords can be an emotional block because the Hierophant is coming. The Hierophant is the marriage card. It is the card of the institution. It is Taurus. Could be a water sign or a Taurus coming in. Tauruses are really ramped up right now. I don't know what's going on. Okay, but they really are. It's almost like you meet somebody that you really like. Again, we get the 9 of Swords, the Nightmare card, fear. Here's the thing. I feel like you meet somebody and it goes really well, but I feel like there's a miscommunication. You know how when you text somebody, it can sound really rude, but you're not trying to be rude? You know what I mean? I feel like something like that happens. You need to just wait. The 3 of Wands. They're going to put an end to the miscommunication. Because this is the King of Love. Whether they're a water sign or not, this is somebody who's emotionally balanced and in control and generous. So when this happens and there's some kind of miscommunication, just wait, okay? Don't, when you read a message, or even if it comes out of their mouth wrong, they don't mean it that way, okay? So just wait, or say, don't say excuse me, say what was that? Or wait for them, because as soon as they do it, like right afterward, they're like, oh, that did not come across right. Yeah, somebody's coming that has the Hierophant and the King of Cups, which is freaking good, man. That's somebody emotionally balanced and ready to commit. Water energy is all around us right now, y'all, because of this Mercury retrograde in Pisces, and we're in Pisces season. We can get muddled. They can get muddled. It's almost like they're working and they try to text you real quick or something, or they have to do something real quick. Don't let that spoil it. Listen, I have said some of the stupidest shit you've ever heard in your life, okay? I really have, y'all. Sometimes things just fly out of my mouth, okay? Most of the time, I'm in control of it, but sometimes I'm not. And then as soon as it comes out, I'm like, oh, man, I didn't mean it that way. Or somebody will tell me, like my daughter, okay, she'll like, wow. I'm like, damn, did that sound that bad? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, well, I didn't mean it that way. So just go with it. I think a lot of people get in arguments because something was said wrong, especially over text. So, just go with it. That is your reading. Up next is Greg, then Jackie, then Breezy. I'm trying not to move too quickly. And I'm trying to calculate my taxes all at the same time. It's so fun. I love my life, universe. I really do. Who did I say was next? Greg. Greggy Poo Poo. What does Kayla think of the Gregors? What does Kayla think of the Gregors, you guys? Hold on, y'all. Oh, my back. It's just a living nightmare right now. What does Kayla think of the Gregors? Yeah, who's Kayla, Greg? Because, somebody treats you wrong, we're going to all take them down. She's trying to make up her mind. 2 of Swords about you. The 10 of Swords came out in reverse, so that means recovery, regeneration, new beginning. This one. Ten of Cups. I think she likes you. She's still trying to make up her mind. Oh my God. There may be an ex in her life. Eight of Swords that holds her back, but she survives it and communicates. I think she likes you. But again, here we are in MFN Mercury in retrograde. Okay. I don't think she's like, yeah, no, I'm not. No, because this is in reverse. I feel like she can see potential with you, but she's trying to make up her mind. I'm telling you, she got the Six of Swords or Six of Cups. I think there's like an X. There's always an X floating around somewhere. I could scream every time I hear the word X. Okay. I really could, y'all. I really, really could. That's what's tying her up. Look at this. Yeah, that's what's making her hold back. But then she survives it and moves on and then communicates with you. Oh, look at that. Two cups underneath. I think she likes you. But again, it's Mercury retrograde. And some exes reared their ugly, stupid head. I wish I had like one of... Remember those little things? And it was a little puppet, you know? And you could pull the thing up and down and his little hand... His little hand would go back and punch him, you know. I wish every time an ex reared their head, somebody punched him in the face. Wow. That's a Scorpio in me, y'all. We're in watery Pisces time, Mercury. My Scorpio's like rearing its stinger right now. I'm not kidding around. That's always you're like, yeah. Well, she gets past it though. But you got to let her deal with it because that's probably the final lesson. Dealing with those exes and letting them go again. That's when you get your graduation diploma. That is your reading. I mean, it's the timing. It's all in the timing. Okay. Let's all see what happens after the 20th of March. Okay. I can't wait because I'm leaving the 20th of March. And I wish I didn't have to get back until Monday, but they're leaving for Vegas and I want to give them time to be able to get all their stuff together. Anyway, that's your reading, Greg. Jackie, you're next. Yeah, don't ever be in a rush. People that are in a rush, it's never going to work out. So that's a great attitude to have, Greg. For Jackie, how will things be going for me in March? I have to go, but I'll check back in. You bet. How will things be going for Jackie? Here we go with the internet screwing up. Happy Mercury in retrograde. Okay. How will things go for Jackie in March? Oh, 10 of Cups. Happiness. Marriage. Alignment. Harmony. If I go down, I'm not getting back up for a couple weeks. So I don't know what's going to happen if I get that bad. So everybody just stay tuned. King of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Wow. Look at that King of Wands again. Oh my gosh, the King of Pentacles was underneath it. Looks like money and passion to me. Oh, you got three King. And the Emperor. Jackie. The King of Swords and Judgment. Wow. Looks like everything's going to go your way in March. Hard to believe with Mercury retrograde, but like I tell you guys all the time, some are really hard on us and some are really easy on us, okay? You got three kings here. The king of justice and truth and karma, the king of passion and fire and leadership, and the King of Pentacles, the marrying king of money and prosperity, and the effing Emperor. I'm not kidding around. Look at this. Everything, and don't forget, this is your beginning card and your end card, 10 of Cups and Judgment. And in between these is the Seven of Pentacles, growing money and prosperity and like some kind of relationship probably. And the Knight of Swords, which is, it happens quickly. You need to hunker down, girl, and be ready. That's what I say, okay? Now, this can go one of two ways. There could be three people vying for your attention and one of them's an emperor. Or it talks about you getting your karma right now with the King of Swords, you getting your passion right now with the King of Wands, and you getting your money right now and commitment. The King, it's going to be a really, really good month. When this all happens, don't panic. Never panic, people. That's the worst thing you can possibly do. I'm always weirdly calm when something horrible happens. Everybody's always looking at me like, why aren't you crying and screaming right now? There's something about me in all the years. Hey, Jennifer. Hi. There's something about me. AFM, that'd be really good. I can't help it. It explains everything that's going on every time I do a reading right now. You know what I mean? So, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying now, okay? I forget. But you get judgment at the end. Don't panic. That's what it is. I'm weirdly calm when somebody, I'm telling you, you wouldn't believe how calm I am in the midst of accidents, injury, death. I'm extremely calm. There's something about me that when chaos inflicts, I go, and I sit in it, right? That's what I want you to do. Is this chaotic? Maybe, but it's a good chaotic. You got 3 kings and a freaking emperor coming at you quickly and abundantly and happily, and judgment in your favor. This is a good reading. Click. Move my head again. It's a very good reading. Just go with it. For Breezy, you're next. Let me check PayPal. After that, I'm surprised anybody stayed. It's been so chaotic today. And that's okay. We can get off here. Yeah. After Breezy, we'll shut her down, I guess. Kitty, Coco. I think Kate finally got used to her dog. She says dogs are so much harder than cats. I'm like, I know. All right. This is for Breezy. Is the person I'm sensing, are the feelings mutual? Okay. Are the feelings mutual with the person that Breezy is sensing right now? Are the feelings mutual? 1111 card, girl. That is marriage, harmony, soulmate. That didn't fall. Ace of Cups, new love. The Magician, manifesting it in. Knight of Wands, passionately and lustily taking action towards you. The Marrying King, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, security, control. Oh, look at that. The Ace of Wands. Power, creation, a new beginning, desiring a new beginning. The Two of Pentacles, balance, adaptability, managing time. 3 of Wands, the answer is yes. This is waiting for them to come in. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. OMG, she said. I mean, you get the 1111 card. You get the Ace of Cups, which is love, compassion, creativity, overwhelming emotion. You get the freaking Magician, which is manifesting somebody in. Somebody appreciating your power, your skills, your concentration. The Knight of Lust, riding towards you. The King of Commitment. The Ace of Wands. You got 2 new beginnings, lust and love. The Ace of Wands. Just roll with it. No pressure. Don't get wound up. I never get wound up, y'all. Nothing winds me up. Except for people not listening when Source is trying to tell them something. Yeah, this is a good reading. So prepare, have the force. This is your foresight. It says right here, preparation, foresight, enterprise, and expansion. See, it says it right there. The answer's yes. That's yes. Yeah. I'm telling you. You know, the thing about doing readings is they ask you to do a reading and you do a reading and then they don't want to listen. And I get it. Okay? I totally get it. When you love somebody, you love somebody. And if it looks like it's not going to work out, or the reader says it's not, you don't see it, you see somebody else coming, nobody wants to ever hear about the person that you see coming. They just, but will he change his mind? You know? And the cards say no, and the universe is so much trying to tell you what's best for you. And I get it, okay? I get it. But I guess you're welcome. I guess I've been around so long. Like I said, I'll be 60 this year. And the universe, source, God, whatever you want to call it, has proven to me over and 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 over. Have I stupidly stayed in love with somebody that I shouldn't? Yeah. I don't anymore. Haven't done it for a while. But now I know when they're pushing me somewhere else, it's meant to be. So I go there. That's what I do. I go towards where they lead me. Okay? Hey. I do not look a day over 40. Man, I feel like I'm 80. Today I do. Most days I feel pretty good for a 60-year-old or a 59-year-old, right? Most days I do, but today is not the day. And I think why my back hurts is because I don't have any balance at all, okay? Vertigo, and I'm getting older. I don't have any balance. So I have a walking, not a regular treadmill, but a walking, no handle to hold on to or anything. So I put it between the bar counter and the recliner in the living room, and I hold on to both of those while I walk, and I think that's why I got a cramp in my back. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I'm just worried about Sita and her getting her money back. Thank you. My mom was a gorgeous woman. And she knew it. She was an Aries. She always looked good. She always looked 20 years younger than what she was. She was like 5'2" and a quarter. About $110. Like 110 pounds. It's fluctuating between there. Long blonde hair, beautiful blue eyes, and she always looked 20 years younger. Sometimes I think that when Kyle and I go out, they think I'm his girlfriend, but I'm his mom. Because he'll take me out to lunch, every once in a while on the weekend or to dinner or something. I hope it works out for her too. It makes me worried about it. I couldn't tell after that second one. There was conflict in both questions. But the second one, when I saw the 7 of Pentacles at the end, I couldn't tell if she wins it or she gets her money back with that 7 of Pentacles. Thank you. It's about time for me to go get my grays colored. So, that's it, you guys. Sorry I was a little off today. Hopefully, I haven't had my vertigo flare up for probably 9 years. And I sleep just right for that to happen, so I must have slept weirdly. So let's hope it doesn't get any better. Rose water? I don't think so. Here on PayPal. The red X's are up. When did you send it? Let me... It's not on PayPal. I'm going to close PayPal down because we're done doing readings. Okay. So I'm going to close that down. Where'd you send it at, Rosewater? Because I didn't see a question. AFM. Oh, there it is. I see you, girl. Let's do your reading. Sometimes, again, we're in Mercury retrograde. Okay, everybody take a drink. And I didn't see it even come through. Will Papa Ale be able to pay off his lawyers? Or will they drop him? Well, it's kind of two questions, but let me read it again. Will Papa Al be able to pay his lawyers off, or will they drop him? Oh, Knight of Swords. Let me turn that around. That's backwards. I like to start off with it all going in the... Well, now I'm going to have to bend over. And that hurts both my head and my back. Ten of Pentacles. This is the lawyers coming for the money, okay? Five of Swords. He doesn't have the money. King of Pentacles, or Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know what's going on. I swear to God, somebody around him does magic for him. I'm telling you, they do. Because it's always really bad over here and then really good over here. Oh. Oh, they're going to come for it. This is financial ruin. They're coming for it. Ooh, and they're going to celebrate it too. They're coming for it. They're coming for it. He's going to have to pay him off. I mean, the old saying is you can't get blood out of a turnip, okay? If you don't have the money, they can't make you give money if you don't have it. The Ten of Pentacles may talk about the family helping. I don't know if he has family or not, because the Ten of Pentacles is the richest card, all the money except for the Wheel of Fortune. But it's about family. So family may try, he may go to the family. They may, I don't know if they're going to try to do it or not, but they are going to, they're coming for him. Destitution, right next to heartbreak. If his family gives him the money, he'll be able to pay it off. If they cut him off and say no, and say, nope, no money for you, then no. And they're going to come for him. I mean, I don't even know if he has any family. I'm just saying. That's not good. Valerie says, hi, liked and subscribed. It is paid readings full. Yes. So thanks for subscribing, Valerie. I really appreciate it. So I go live Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. Chicago time and 10 a.m. at Thursdays Chicago time. And I take as many as I can. Hold on, I got to answer everybody's questions. I take as many as I can. And then at the end, and I'm not feeling real good today. First, you got to make sure I'm live. And second, see where you see all the red X's. And always check the feed before you send money and ask a question. If you see the red X's up, then we're closed for today. But I'll be back next Tuesday. No one card pulls this weekend. I may do it on the 15th, so I don't have to do it on the following weekend. I'm going to talk to AFM about it and see what she has going on. No, see the red X's? I'm not taking any more readings today, but I'll be back next Tuesday. Tuesdays and Thursdays, just mark it on your calendar. If you're subscribed, I send out a post every Tuesday morning to remind everybody I'm doing the micro readings that night at 6 o'clock Chicago time. And I send a post out every Wednesday night to remind everybody I'm going to be live Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Okay? I can't take it now because I've already told everybody that I'm not doing any more readings. So sorry. We usually do one card pull second half of the month for yes or no answer, but not this weekend. But I'll be back on Tuesday. Okay, I will. And go watch your zodiac sign. You probably already have. I also do live weekend readings for each and every free live weekend readings. Live, I can't talk, y'all. Every Friday, I go live at 2 o'clock Chicago time. And live, just my hands on the cards. I do reading for each zodiac sign. Come watch that. I timestamp it. If you can't be there, just look it up. Friday, after like 3 o'clock my time. I don't know where you're at, but Chicago time. And that may be the answer to the question that you were going to ask, okay? I appreciate you coming by, and I appreciate you subscribing, Valerie. Thank you so much. Everybody, if Mercury in retrograde, everybody take a drink if you're of age. That's a really good thought, AFM. Maybe we'll play that one night on the membership side of the channel. It got pretty dirty in here last night on the membership side of the channel. No worries, Valerie. I just thank you for coming by. Guys, I'm going to go eat something and try to work out and see how it goes. Go forth and prosper. Thank you for dealing with me being all muddled today. Yeah, we all do. Guys, have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow live at 2 o'clock Chicago time. Members, I'll be on at 2. I don't know what we're going to talk about, but we'll chit-chat, right? I think I'm going to take a deck of cards downstairs, and I'll pull a card for everybody on the member. I do a membership live. I have a membership. It's $9.99 a month. I go live every Wednesday night. That's a big live. It's 6 o'clock. It was crazy. We had spicy meatball night last night. Those are always fun. And then Thursday afternoon, a lot of people don't come to that. Sometimes it's just about herbs or whatever. But I think I'm going to take a deck of cards down and pull a card for everybody at 2 o'clock and lay on the couch with my heating pad on. Okay. Love you guys. I'll see you guys this afternoon, members. Everybody else, I'll see you tomorrow too. Take care. Bye.